Welcome to another sunrise meditation walk. In the solitude of these early hours, let the rhythmic sounds of the shore guide you to a place of deep meditation. Whether you seek peace, spiritual awakening, or simply the poetic beauty of a sunrise by the sea, our channel offers a sanctuary of mindfulness and tranquility. If you find inspiration in our videos, please hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new sunrise walk. Thank you for your support. Today's walk takes place on the 9th of September. The weather hasn't been great for the last few days, so I'm not expecting a great sunrise this morning. On today's walk, I'm going to share with you a powerful practice to transform any limiting beliefs you have. Your beliefs create your reality. If there is some situation or circumstance that you want to be able to transform in your life, that transformation or change will result from a changed mind. The practice I'm going to share is a simple 3-step process. I will go through each step to make sure that by the end of this walk you can use this practice at any time in your life. Transformation is achieved by using your mind to overwrite memories or programs that you learned at a very early age. These memories or programs are what most people call trauma or limiting beliefs that are unconsciously showing up in your life. They're shaping the emotional and psychological way you're experiencing your life. They are the sole cause of problems in your life. What you believe determines what you think on a moment-by-moment basis. What you think determines how you are feeling. How you are feeling determines what you do. What you do has over time created your life. The root cause of any dissatisfaction with your life can be found in a belief that needs to be changed. That change is a change in your brain. A change in the memories that have been hard-coded into your neurology. This is not just about meditation while sitting or walking. This is a practice that can always be with you, that will become part of you. This is a living meditation. It is a practice that you can call on at any time throughout your day. So that as these experiences surface, you can rewrite them or rescript them in the moment that they occur. Every time you engage in the practice, you're doing a new repetition, building new psychological, emotional, and spiritual fibers so that you can become more confident, more faithful, more abundant, and more prosperous. This practice doesn't require you to know what your limiting belief is. You just need to understand that there are 2 states of being. These states are emotional states. The 2 states are powerful states and primal states. Powerful states are states when you're experiencing an emotion that feels good, like joy, curiosity, excitement, calm, peace, bliss, or exhilaration. When you're in a powerful state, you are compassionate and empathetic. You connect to other people in a powerful state of being. When you're in a powerful state, you are compassionate and empathetic. You connect to other people in a powerful state of being. This powerful state is where your solutions, ideas, intuition, and inspiration come from. If you want to have a powerful living experience, if you want to create change in any areas of your life, then you must learn how to spend as much time as possible in a powerful state. The second state of being is the primal state. Primal states of being are states of being that do not feel good, like stress, anxiety, overwhelming anger, or jealousy. These are states that compel us to compare, to procrastinate, to self-sabotage, to hustle and grind, to be in desperation. Most people have a long list of psycho-emotional experiences that they have on a daily basis. Those experiences that don't feel good mean that you are primal state. Now, this is an important point. You are always in one state or the other. You are never in two states of being at the same time. You can't be excited and angry. You can't be curious and bored. It may seem that way, but what is actually happening is that you are toggling very quickly between these two states of being. In this moment right now, you are only in one state of being. You can check in with yourself right now. Are you in a primal state or are you in a powerful state? Everything that you wish to create, every solution that you wish to find, every problem or challenge you are going to overcome is going to come from being in a powerful state of being. The only thing that determines whether you are in a powerful state or a primal state is your own thinking. It is not the experience that you are actually having. It is the meaning that you are giving that experience. It is the thoughts about the experience that determine whether you are in a powerful state or whether you are in a primal state. This is fundamental to understand. The opportunity, if you want to condition your nervous system, if you want to train yourself to be operating from good feeling states of being, is to notice when you've moved into a primal state. And know that the only thing that's causing you to move into a primal state is your own thinking. Not only is your thinking the only thing that's moving you into stress, anxiety, anger, hopelessness, or depression, it is the quality of your thinking. If you're experiencing something that is problematic in your life, you are just going to create more of those problems if you experience it from a primal state. So the key is for us to notice that we've moved into a primal state, and for us to be responsible for the fact that the only thing that is causing us to move into a primal state is our own thinking. Your nervous system is like an emotional guidance system. If you were able to identify the thinking, we would find that it's not true. It is a limiting belief. The most important thing is noticing if I feel good or do I not feel good. I know that those thoughts are not true. What's so powerful about this is, if you want to change your beliefs, if you want to change your habit of thought, you have to change the habit in the midst of experiencing the limiting belief. All you need to know is that whatever it is you are thinking in the moment is not true. So when you notice that you are moving into a primal state, a state of emotion that doesn't feel good, all you do is check in with your thinking. So if you find yourself thinking, "Oh my God, I'm not going to have enough," all you do is say to yourself, "That's not true." How do you know? Because it doesn't feel good. That's not the universe's plan for me. I start to feel safe. And so what happens? I start having ideas on how to have more, how to make more money, how to have more joy in life, how to have better relationships. All this comes from being aware that you have moved into a primal state of being. Just knowing that if you are thinking something that doesn't feel good, then it's not true. In the moment of acknowledging that it's not true, you just don't entertain the idea anymore. You don't even need to know what is true, just say, "Well, it's not that. Let me carry on." What normally happens is you just continue to indulge and entertain this idea that's not true, because you were not aware of the two states. We were not aware that our thinking is causing our emotions. We were not aware that when we don't feel good, we're thinking something that's not true. So we go on for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, or 3 days, ruminating around the same thing that's not true. We continue to activate those neural networks and deepen the limiting belief or trauma. So what is the 3-step practice? Step 1. Just notice when you've moved into a primal state. Just notice. You don't have to do anything else. Just notice that you don't feel good. Step 2. Take a look at the thinking that's taking place. You're thinking, okay, I'm thinking that I'm not enough. I'm thinking this is never going to work out. I'm thinking that he should not have yelled at me. I'm thinking that they shouldn't be doing those things. I'm thinking that I should be further along than I am. Step 3. Acknowledge the fact that if that's what you're thinking and it doesn't feel good, then it's not true. Say, it's not true. It's not true. That's not God's plan for me. That's not what the universe wants for me. You don't even need to know what is true. What is true will become obvious to you if you're no longer chanting the limiting belief in your head. Just give yourself a little bit of space. Just relax for a minute. I don't know what's true, but I know that that's not true, and I know that that is not God's will for me. So let's review the steps. Step 1 is to notice you've moved into a primal state. Step 2 is take a look at the thinking, because that's the only thing that's causing you to move into a primal state. Step 3 is acknowledge that the thinking that you've identified doesn't feel good. So it's not true, just carry on. There is an extra step. The universe does operate according to frequency. So ask and you shall receive. So step 4 is to just ask for the right perception. Ask and then walk away from it. Don't try real hard, as that just brings more resistance to it. Know that eventually you'll have a thought, an idea, someone will say something, you'll watch some video where you go, I got it. It's not that I don't have enough and I might run out. I've always had enough. I have enough. I will always have enough. If you're willing to be in this practice, you will get to a place where you don't have any problems. What's interesting is, it starts with perceiving that you don't have any problems. As a result of this simple practice, you start perceiving that those aren't actually problems anymore. Then not having problems becomes a reality. So it's important to understand the problem is never the problem. The problem is your perception of the experience. Change your perception and your life changes. Everything that you envision for your life is a possibility, or you wouldn't have been given that vision. The way to get there, the way to be experiencing that vision right here, right now in your life, is not to figure it out, it's not to hustle and grind, it's not to get lucky. It's to identify the resistance or the limiting beliefs that are the only thing that are preventing you from experiencing that reality right here, right now. When you do that, and when you're able to identify the beliefs and transform them, and this practice is the simplest, most efficient way to achieve that, then your life will change, and it changes as a result of a changed mind.